Chapter 2: The History of Finance, Part 1. The purpose of this section is to understand the innovation of our existence. Therefore, let's take a step back a few hundred years. Trading has always been present in our lives, as it is mandatory for our food chain, and probably will never go away. When you take a closer look at the basic human needs for survival, you quickly realize that the three most important requirements are air, food, water. Because air and water can be found in many locations for free, I will take an example of food and start to analyze it in further detail. Food items have been identified since the early ages as one of the primary human needs for survival. Therefore, we have understood that food has tremendous value. Like anything else that has value, it became part of the global trading chain. And it was one of the first early paying methods amongst humans in exchange for particular goods or services provided. Because food has always helped for basic survival, it was one of the best paying methods for an extended period. In fact, there are many locations existing in the world that still use this approach at present. As civilization has moved on, especially with more developed villages and cities, methods of payments have begun to change. Back then we had no freezers or fridges, and using payments such as food, items like exotic fruits or any meat just went to waste. This caused lots of issues. Therefore, this problem had to be resolved. The solution was a new type of payment method, something that wouldn't easily rot or waste. However, it had to be exchangeable for food or any other goods or services. Precious metals, shiny metals were introduced to the world as a new payment method, and such were silver or gold. Of course, most people didn't like the idea at first. Still, it was implemented, and slowly it was accepted widely. It was exchangeable for food items and other goods or services, and it was truly revolutionary. And still today, when you look at the silver or gold value, they are continuously increasing. Humans have realized that it is getting much harder to mine gold and silver. Therefore, precious metal had to be discontinued as the major payment currency. The first part of the chapter talks about how people used food as a way to buy things in the past. It also explains how people later started using valuable metals like gold and silver to pay for things. The second part of the chapter talks about how people started using paper money instead of metal, but paper money had some problems. This led to the creation of digital ways to pay for things. Please stay tuned for the upcoming second part of the chapter, which will delve into the fascinating history of paper money and its limitations, ultimately leading to the development of modern digital payment methods. If you found value in this video, I highly encourage you to hit that like button, as it helps us understand what content resonates with our audience and enables us to create even more helpful and informative videos for you in the future.